Okay, so we're going to start Unit 2B, which is using the slope formula to find points on a line. We have our formula. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to take a graph or a coordinate and a slope and then use that information to find out the slope or to find out the other point on the line. So if we're given a point, for our first example, if we're given a point, 0, 9, and we know we have a slope, equal to 1/2, we're going to find another point on that line. So there's two ways that we can do this. Okay, we can do it algebraically or we can do it graphically. You will be required to do both, so make sure you're taking notes on how to do both. So algebraically, we have our formula. Slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we know our slope is equal to 1/2, so we'll plug that in. And then we're going to say, hey, our y minus y1, our x is 0 minus x1. And now we're going to split this up into two pieces. So essentially we're going to use information from the top and have an equation for y, and our equation from the bottom and have an equation for x. Okay, so our y equation is going to be 1 equals 9 minus y. And we'll go through, we'll subtract 9 from both sides. So we have negative y is equal to negative 9, or just y equal to 9. For our x equation, for our x coordinate, we'll say 2 is equal to 0 minus x. So make sure we're noticing y, 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 x, x, x. So again, 0 is really easy to work with. We can just forget about it in the equation. So 2 is equal to negative x, or just say x is equal to negative 2. So we end up with another point from that line as being our x coordinate of negative 2 and our y coordinate of 9. So that's our algebraic way to do it. If we were to look at a point, find a point on the line from a graph, we'll have a point which is at negative 6, positive 6, 6, negative 7. So if we know that our slope is negative 3/5, that means we're going to go 3 up in our y direction. Because again, slope is rise over run. All right, so we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to go to the left because it's a negative 5. 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at this new point, which is 1, negative 3. And essentially all we would do is where's my straight edge? Don't make fun of my credit card straight edge, but we will draw our line by connecting these 2 points. Just like that. So now we have a line that goes through from those 2 points. It's on our graph. So we found another point that works for this line. If I'm at a point 6, 7, and I'm given a slope, I can find any other point in that line. Consequently, if I keep doing this over and over, I'll find other points. So if I go up 3 more from here, 1, 2, 3. If I go left 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right into where I crossed the graph. Take note, when I counted left, I didn't skip 0. And now I'm at the point x is -4 and y is 0. So that also is another point on that line. And again, we can do this recursively or over and over again, like stair steps, and find different points on the line.